Hello guys, welcome back with another video, and today I'm going to show you another of my movie collection, one of the newer versions that I got for the last couple of weeks, 2 months maybe, depending how long it was. So this is a whole new collections that I got. Some are the repeats, so here we go. I'm going to show you this one, The Devil's Rejects. This is the unrated version, and it has the 2 disc director's cut, so yeah. Pretty cool artwork right here. Here's the spine. They're pretty cool. And here's the back. Now, as a kid, I remember these on the rental stores, and there were a bunch of them. So I remember this and some other ones like A House of Dusty Corpses and all that. So yeah, there's this one. So I'm surprised that the artwork are pretty cool. Look, very nice. I kind of miss these kind of disc artworks for these movies. Nowadays, it's just all plain, plain old disc. So there's that. So I got Saw 3. Now, a little disappointing is that this one, I thought was the slipcover, but nope. It's the standard, regular edition. So this is the widescreen, unrated. Suffering, you haven't seen anything. This is the widescreen. So here's the spine. And here's the back. And it's pretty much the same thing as the 2 disc versions that I have. The difference is that this artwork is a little kind of faded or something. So yeah, it's the same one as the other one, which I have it over there. Yeah, so sorry about my mess. Yeah, so here it goes. This is the one that I want. Saw 4. I finally have a Saw 4 that is not this kind of version, the regular standard edition. So this is the see-through slipcover. So here's a Saw 4. This is the theatrical version. Love the artwork. Here's the spine and here's the back. Pretty cool. And if you open it up, it's just, the plain old disc. I want to open it because it's just, regular. But I do miss these aesthetic. Now I got Psycho, the Blu-ray edition. So this is the Blu-ray and digital coat. Here's the cover art. Here's the spine. And here's the back. It's pretty cool. And typical Universal way, a black disc, so nothing too special. I already used the digital code, and now I have the Mummy trilogy. I decided to watch this because I do watch Demi some often and not, but I really love this trilogy. Here's the thing, I prefer the first and second. I think those two are the best. The third one, not so much, but I do enjoy it as a guilty pleasure. So yeah. I heard they're gonna make a Mummy 4 with the same guys who did the recent Scream movies, which I'm not looking forward to it. So yeah, so there's the Mummy trilogy, Blu-ray, digital code. There's the cover art. There's Brendan Fraser and with the pyramid. Man, I miss these old like these action horror, big budget horror adjacent games movies that gave them a big budget. Here's the spine. And here's the back. So if you could look closely, you can see the tomb, the Mummy, the Mummy Returns, and the Tomb of the Dragon. And so yeah, and like I said, like typical of the aesthetic of Universal, you only have some. It's a pretty nice artwork, but I just don't like. It's just all black, so. It's like you can see a little bit of the artwork, but yeah, look, which is I prefer this one. I'll give it credit. This one does deserve better than what this one did, which is just a black Blu-ray disc. So yeah, so this one, The Mummy Returns, and The Tomb of the Dragon. This is just a decent film. There's nothing too special with this. I don't know why they replaced Rachel Weisz. I think she looked at the script and like, nah. Okay, here we go. I have Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Now, the reason why I got this is over the Curse of the Black Pearl. is that I do love Davy Jones. I do like the theme of his, the introduction. But like I said, this one and the other one is a mess, a very messy mess. But yeah, and this is the beginning of a $1 billion franchise. This made $1 billion, which I'm kind of shocked by it. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the artwork. Here's the spine, and here's the back. And like Disney back in the day, they used a lot of artwork. If you could tell, there's the artwork right there. Pretty cool. And it says disc one. So apparently, there's a 2 disc version. So yeah, I should have got that one instead. Even I'm gonna get our worlds in, but yeah. Now I'm gonna go through this real quick because I don't know if YouTube's gonna let me. So this is Girls Bravo, an anime harem comedy. So here's the spine, and here's the back. Pretty much cheap. That's just kind of hard to open. And the only problem is it's kind of stacked. But I'm just gonna try to cover it because it's a little. But yeah. This is just an enjoyable anime. It's just like a guilty pleasure. Okay, here we go. We have Rambo 3. A fantastic movie. I do like it. It's very underrated. Not as good as the second one or first, but I think it's one of the better ones. I prefer it more than Rambo 5, and maybe slightly over Rambo 4 because Rambo 4 is a dark gritty version because during that time everything was dark and gritty. So yeah, here's a nice artwork. This one didn't came with a slipcover, so I don't mind that, but still I do prefer it with the slipcover. Here's the spine, and here's the back. Pretty cool. And the Blu-ray and 4K has the same artwork of the front. So yeah, I want to get First Bloods so I can complete this 4K collection trilogy before I get the Rambo 4 and 5. But yeah, another fun film that I actually pretty liked is this one. Is the Wong Fu Thanks for Everything, Julie Newman. This is a very fun Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes film with John-Luc Leguizamo. This is a very fun film. I think this is one of those feel-good movies where you could watch a movie and you kind of have a good feeling because it has heart. You kind of feel great. So yeah, it's a pretty nice film. I think it's out of respect for Patrick Swayze, I got it. So I need to get some of his films. But yeah, a very fun film. Yeah, here's the spine. And here's the back. So yeah, let me see. And here's the DVD artwork. It's the same as the front. So yeah, nothing too special. But I do prefer when they do have a disc artwork. Now this is very interesting. I have never noticed these kind of DVD covers. I thought this will have the slip cover. Amazon lied to me, and it gave me this one. Or the seller kind of lied to me. So this one has an interesting artwork. It has a little spine thing, the little saw thing with the foot, and you have the movie title. So, and the interesting thing is this is the I think theatrical cut. Let me see in the bottom. Yeah, it's a theatrical cut. It has 100 minutes because I think the already adds 2 minutes of it, so it's 102 minutes or more. But yeah, this is the theatrical cut. So, but this is very interesting. Look, you can see Billy the puppet there. You can see, this is spine. If you look at it, it's very different. And so here's the disc. It's the same one as the other one, but it's a little more grainy. So, and yeah, you can tell it's made by Maple. So, yeah. So pretty good. I'm gonna make a Saw DVD collection. So I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I only got this because this one came out in a 2-pack. It was this one, Child's Play, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and it was a pretty good deal. So I got it. So Here's the cover art, pretty nice. I do like this cover art. Here's the back. I mean, here's the spine and here's the back. So yeah, and let's open it. And you have the DVD, which is the original cover art of the re-release of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Pretty cool. And here's the guy who made it. Those special artworks for Chucky and all of it. And then I got Child's Play. I do like this artwork, pretty cool. Now this one's from the second ones, but technically this is not the second movie. This is the first one, so kind of interesting. But yeah, look at that cover, pretty nice, cool. Here's the spine, and here's the back. Yeah, because this one has a little theme, so I'm not gonna remove it because I do prefer this than the artwork itself, the one that they came. So. And this has a this artwork, but the thing is, this is the 20th anniversary, the birthday edition. So yeah, pretty cool. That one came out in 2008. So yeah, pretty cool. And here comes my last few films, the Blu-ray. So I got the Wild Robot. This one only came with the Blu-ray and digital copy. This one came with a slipcover. Here's the spine. And here's the back. Now this is a pretty fun film. I think this is a movie that you could you could let your children watch and you're gonna enjoy it. So it has some hardcore stuff, like some deaths in this movie. So yeah, so be careful on that. But it is rated PG, which is well deserved. Kind of like the Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And we have the typical Blu-ray, which is the light blue. So that means this, like, they always change the colorful thing. But yeah. It always changes, so let's put it away. Oh, I feel sleepy. Sorry about that, guys. Here's the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I only got this film because Mario Galaxy is coming up right now. This is a fun film. As a fan of Mario, I think this works perfectly. I think it's a kid's movie after all, so yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch Mario Galaxy soon. So yeah, here's the cover art, here's the spine, here's the back. So let's open it up. And here's the Blu-ray. I like the cover. And here's the other one. So I like how it's red, deep red, to show that it's Mario. But they should have done something else, like maybe make a green disc and a red disc. But okay. Then I got The Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim. I only got this film because it was gonna expire on this year, the 31st on March, which passed. Here's the spine. Here's the back. Sorry about that, guys. Very tired right now. I'm just skipping ads. Okay, so here's the cover art of the Blu-ray. Pretty cool. I like it. Nothing too special. Here's Wonka. Now I only got this because I actually watched it, and it was pretty a fun film. It's not great, but it can't beat Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original. And yeah, so here's the cover art. Here's the spine. Here's the back. And here's the 4K. So it's pretty cool. I like the 4K look. So yeah. So that's all the films that I got recently. All the films that I owned right now. So yeah, this is pretty much all the films. Here, let me separate it. So yeah, these are all the films that I got. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is all the films that I got recently. And so yeah, pretty much I'm happy with the collection I'm getting. So yeah. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.